Have you ever gotten an eerie feeling while taking a stroll through the woods? A feeling that someone is watching you? An ominous presence lurking in the bushes? I mean, what kind of creep could be out here doing this to you? Or it could be a kink, you like that. I don't judge. We all got kinks, right? Oh, what if I tell you it is an entity called Papa Bois? Daddy. Hello, my precious baby. Oh, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Saturn. Hey, you guys. It's Halloween, my favorite time of year. The time that I get to be a slut and I get to relish everything in me. I know it's some of y'all favorite time of year as well. So I'm here. I know I'm late. I was gonna start filming, doing stuff since the beginning of October, but things happen, life happens. But guess what? I'm here right now, baby. How are you guys doing? I didn't ask that. I'm sorry. How are you? You good? You all right? You ate, you got love today? Well, if not, I'm here to feed you and give you love. Come here. Fuck up. Okay, so in today's topic, I'm a folklore center channel. We're talking about one of the most famous creatures, entities to walk the Caribbean plains, called Papa Bois. So I'm gonna stop all that rambling. I'm gonna get into it, okay? But before we get into it, make sure you grab your popcorn, your snacks, your drinks, and all that. Yeah. And let's get on into the oh, listen, I like to lay back because it's more comfortable. So don't think like I'm being like not invested in you guys, because I'm invested. Okay, I'm just lazy. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Okay, grab whatever you need. Grab your popcorn. I already said that, but yeah, still grab it. Grab your meal. Hey, Chad, how you doing? Sorry. Grab your girlfriend. Hey, Rebecca. I'm sorry. And let's get on into today's topic. So now you may ask, Saturn, who is Papa Bois? Well, his name comes from two mashups of French Creole words, Papa meaning father, and Bois meaning wood. So father wood. That's hard. Big Daddy Wood is considered to be a guardian spirit of the forest all over the Caribbean, like St. Lucia, Trinidad. Yeah, you get it. So people describe him as a sharp, muscular dude with leaves and marks growing out of his beard, sometimes even with a goat leg or horns. He's usually barefoot and blends into the forest almost too perfect. In some instances, he's a little sexier and a little, younger, and he sometimes looks like this. Insert picture right here. Yeah, I think I got a problem. But he's not just a creepy figure. No. He's a protector of the trees, the animals, and the entire balance of the ecosystem. Yeah, we love a walking daddy. Yeah. In all the stories, Papa Bois is depicted as a shapeshifter. He can take the form of deer, mimic animals to call over hunters to trap them who overstay their welcome, dragging them deep into the forest and never to be seen again. So yeah, don't play with him. Okay, he'll get you if you overstay your welcome in his forest. Yeah. What makes Papa Bois so fascinating is where his legend comes from. His story is kind of a fusion of mixed African spirituality, indigenous Caribbean beliefs, and French colonial myths. From Africa, we get the concept of nature spirits, ancestral guardians. From the from the indigenous side, a deep reverence for the land, and from the French, the visual like fauns and satyrs from the mythology. Fun fact, I was 12, right? And I used to always love mythical creatures, and satyrs was one of the creatures that I really liked growing up because I used to see this one movie, Don't Tell Me, but y'all know it. I can't remember it right now. Shit, sorry. But there was this, did I just spit? Oh my God. Yeah, satyrs, right? And I was looking it up back then, remember in 2012, and I was I typed in like man with goat leg. What pops up was a naked hairy ass man. And this was the first time I ever saw someone else naked beside myself. And I was like so shocked. But I was so intrigued. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. But yeah. Anyways, I just thought it was something like I should just bring up because guess what? My intrusive thoughts won. Happy Boy isn't distinctly Caribbean. He isn't evil like the legal or haunts you like a ghost. He just holds you accountable. You know, my big daddy just wants to hold you accountable. You know, especially for people who goes into the forest taking more than they should. So, you know, don't take everything. Live a little bit, okay? Folklore is very, very shallow. There's not much. So this is the story of Papa Bois. So you have a good day. I'ma see you guys. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Come on. I always come bearing gifts and y'all know that. So we got 2 stories. I always like to talk with personal stories. And I think I got a little personal one for myself. That about me. Yeah. But I think I was just crazy at that time. But anyways, we'll talk about it. So the first story comes from 473 Grenada from Montrouge. So there was this hunter, we'll call him Samuel. So Samuel went up before dawn like he always do, okay? This isn't his first rodeo. He isn't an amateur. He knew the sounds, he knew the forest, he knew where the trails led. So that day he was hunting manikou. Y'all call them possums, we call them manikou, because a lot of people here do eat them, but I know y'all in America like to keep them as pet. I'm hot. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, it's hot. It's so hot. So he thought he was hunting manikou possum, as y'all may say, right? So he started moving deeper into the bushes. The deeper he went, the more he felt off. More something felt different. The trail behind him started to feel like it wasn't there before. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the forest was a little too silent, too perfect. Then came the sounds, hoofbeats, faint but steady. And Samuel, that's the point you should have left, because we ain't got no hoofed forest animals here. We only got donkeys and horses a little bit, and they don't be in our forests. So you should have booked it. Simon followed carefully, quiet, but every time he thought he was getting close, the sound jumped behind him, then beside him, like something was playing with him. Yeah, get out. Then he found himself in a small clearing. That's when he saw it. A figure hunched, covered in bark, vines, and moss, like the forest has grown its own man. That's my daddy. And the eyes weren't animal eyes. They looked aware, watched, not angry, just measuring him. It didn't move, didn't growl, didn't speak. It just looked at him. Samuel froze, not out of fear, but exactly more like his body couldn't move. Well, yeah, out of fear. And then he blinked. It was gone. No sound, no trace. He looked around and suddenly everything was unfamiliar. No trails, no bearings, whatever. He wandered for 5 hours before finding his path back to the road. After that, he never ever hunted in He never hunted in those trails ever again. Good on you, Samuel. Good on you. But I should have you could have left way before that. Okay? So good on you. I'm glad that you okay, Samuel. Okay? Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't get you. Now my story, okay? Let's it's over me now. Ah. So I used to live with my dad when I were like a young teenager, yeah. And he wanted me to be a man so bad, which I mean, I am a man, but he wanted me to be like, yeah, bro, what's up? So I'm like, okay, fine, you know, I'm gonna be a man and stuff and do man chores, whatever you want me to do. So he had a couple rabbits that were so adorable, and he wanted me to go get vines for them in the bushes behind his house. So now I got my cutlass, which is a machete, and I was going to the back of the woods. Like, I got my shorts on. I was like, feeling myself. And I started cutting on the vines, upset, because I'm like, this nigga got me out here trying to cut vines. Who the fuck you think he is? That's my dad. I love him, but yeah. And as soon as I was like arguing to myself and I was cutting the vines, I heard this deep ass voice say, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, what the fuck? I had to stop booking it out of the bushes. I got like probably 2, 3, 4 slings of vine. That was not enough. I was so scared. I don't know what it was, but instantly my head went to Papa Bois. I was like, oh my gosh, is that daddy? At that time I was scared, so I wasn't thinking about that. But yeah. But I don't know what it was. Maybe it was actually somebody trying to scare me. But hey, I booked it. I wasn't waiting around. No ma'am. No ma'am. So here ends today's story. I hope you guys enjoy it. I had a lot of camera problems. But I made it through. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. And remember to have an amazing Halloween. Be safe. God bless. I love you guys. Mwah.